So let's come back in and let's add some more spacing, margins, and paddings, and change the way these H1s and H2s inside my logo section are displaying. So first thing I want to do is I actually want to change this H1 to have no margin. I'm going to set the margin here to 0. But I think what I'll do is I'll add a margin on the top, or excuse me, a padding on the top as well. I'll say padding dash top, and we'll add about 20 pixels of space above the actual letters for the word inside of the H1, which is ZHW. And I'm also going to change the way it displays. Currently, this guy's displaying the H1 as block and the H2 as a block level element by default, so it's appearing one on top of the other. I wanted to say ZHW shoes side by side. So I could set this to display inline, and I want to have the ability to have to remove that margin off there. So I'm going to actually say display inline dash block like this. We're going to say display inline block. Okay. And we're going to come down here and add a background image. So what I did was I did create a background image specifically for this H1 that will kind of create a logo. You can see that I'd kind of come up with this crown logo that's here inside the intro pic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a small little crown above the ZHW here. So I'm going to make that a background image, which is a small crown I created in Photoshop. So I'm going to say /images to go outside the CSS folder and inside the images folder. And we're going to link to logo underscore crown underscore emboss .png. And we're going to tell this guy to not repeat by saying no repeat. So here instead we'll say no repeat, and we're going to tell this thing to position top center inside the element like that. So we're just using the background shorthand, and we're giving it like a background image value as well as the background position value, and the background position value and also the background repeat value here like that. And we'll also change the margin on the H2 as well. We'll go in here and we'll say, well, we're going to remove all your margin, and we're also going to change the way you display so you can exist side by side. And we're going to set you to inline block as well. Oops, like that. Okay. And we'll come back and refresh. Awesome. So now my logo, my H1 is side by side with my H2. And I have a background image appearing above here, which is my little like embossed crown. So my logo now is complete in the corner of my logo panel.